to make this really beautiful floral crown. Now this is going to be in 2 parts because the design that I'm doing will have these 2 beautiful sugar flower wreaths on both sides of the cake. So you've got this one here and the next one will come up around here. But if you learn the basics of how to create the shape of your sugar flowers, then it is very easy to carry this on and make a full floral hoop, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's get started. So what you will need is an 18 gauge wire, and I have just bent this into the shape that I want. But you don't have to bend it too much because once you have attached all your flowers, we can bend this into shape afterwards. Now I've made all my sugar flowers here. So we have little berries and tiny blossoms. If you would like a tutorial on how to make this, please comment below, and the more demand there is, then I'll definitely put a video up for you guys. So I've already finished these with some brown tape, and of course you can use any colour florist tape that you wish to create the desired look. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start wrapping the wire with my florist tape. So we'll stretch the tape to activate it. And this is going to have quite an organic look. So I just want to take the tape, the sticky side, and just attach this to the wire. And actually it would be easier to do this with the wire a little straighter so that it's not catching. So I've just stretched it to activate it, pinch the sides and start to pull the tape around. And it's a little finicky because it is quite a large wire. Okay, so I'm a couple of centimetres down, and now I want to attach my first berry. So I'm just going to take the end of the wire here and then wrap my tape around, and it will catch the wire as I go. So that's my first berry. Now I want to take my next berry and attach this a little bit lower. So we'll go down the wire a little bit and then attach the next berry on the opposite side. And this needs to be really organic, or the style that I'm going for, so I'm not too worried on where they're positioned or how close they are, because again you can move these once you've finished. So on the design I do have a couple of blossoms that follow, so I'll go down the wire a bit and then I will slowly attach the next blossom. Okay, so again I'm going to take my next blossom and then position this a little lower, but slightly closer this time because that's the look I'm going for, and then just wrap my tape around. And really we're just going all the way down the wire, just adding berries. So some will be in little tighter clusters, some more loose. But I'll show you what I've done here. So as I've gone down, I've actually made a longer piece that I've wrapped around the wire like this, so that you've got this extra kind of branch. And I'll show you how I achieved that. So here's the top of the wire. I'm going to take this piece off now. And I'm going to make up this loose piece that we've done here and that we've wrapped around. So you can see here, I've actually just attached this around the wire. And that gives us a really organic feel and a real kind of woodland look, which I'm going for. So again, just take your berries, add a little tape halfway down to the bottom here. Now take another berry, and we're going to attach this just at the end here. So pinch it and twirl. going to go down. Now we're at the end of the tape here, and I'm going to take the end of this blossom. I'm going to push it here towards where the tape is, and again wrap. Now I'm going to take one of my pieces with the longer stem, and halfway down where it bends, we're going to place the halfway point against the end of this branch. And the reason for that is that we need some excess wire for the tape to attach to and to get the length. So we'll just twist that down like that and keep going. Then I'm going to take another berry and I'm going to do the same thing. Bend it, leaving a little bit of excess wire at the bottom to attach more tape. And another berry, doing the same thing. With another piece of another blossom, I should say. And you'll get quicker as you do this. So I'm just going to cut another piece of tape. Stretch it to activate it. Stretch it to activate. And then carry on down the wire. Be a little careful not to now smack these as you twist them. And then I'm going to take one more berry. We'll make that two, shall we? I'm going to add them together in a cluster. As such. So that bit's a little bit finicky because they are very fine wires. And I have made these blossoms on a 28 gauge wire that's very thin. But now I'm going to take this piece with my excess tape at the bottom, and I want to attach this to my wreath. So what I need to do, I want to attach it a bit further down, so I just need to cover the rest of this wire so that you can't see the green. I'm just going to activate my tape again and just quickly, so twist and pull. So we're twisting the wire and we're pulling the tape, making that really taut so that it stretches down the wire. Then I want to attach my second piece about halfway down, just to here. So I'm just going to take, I can feel the wire here, I can feel the end. I'm going to push that here, and I'm just going to wrap the wire nice and tight. Now, because this is very loose, I'm probably going to just add a little more tape, a tad bit higher up, just here, just to support it. I'll just do that there. And again, because this is like a branch, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit messy, if the tape's a bit messy, because actually it just makes it look a bit more realistic. There we go. So now we've got these two pieces. What's really great about this is I can now twist this branch around. I can tangle these into here, and you have this really lovely look. Makes it really natural and really pretty and really spindly, and it's just what I'm going for. So I'm just going to attach the last ones to the bottom here, and I'll do these how I started at the beginning. So we will add these directly to the wire. I won't be making any more kind of additional branches like we've done here. taking that all the way down to the end of the wire now. And there we have our second branch. Okay, so finally, now my design is actually, they're not going to be attached to each other. So I need, this one will just sit kind of like little antlers, really, which would be very pretty as a cake design. But they're actually going to just sit like this around the cake. And again, the good thing about this wire is I can kind of manipulate this into the shape that I need on the day, and they're going to sit on the cake like that with a little monogram in the middle. But what you can do is, of course, you can just attach the ends here to make a whole crown. And all you would have to do now is just pull those together and add a little piece of tape in here, and of course add some tape here to the bottom so that you have a whole crown. And just remember to leave a piece away from yourself so that that will sit into the cake, so you've got something to attach onto the cake with. But there we go, you could easily adapt that into a full-size crown for a cake, or we can keep them apart like that to complete the design.